This video will be something a little bit different. Star Citizen constantly amazes with incredible graphics and a lot of work clearly put in behind the scenes. Whatever your take on the whole Star Citizen in alpha testing debate, I hope you'd agree, this game can be incredibly beautiful. And in this video series, we'll celebrate that. I'm Forrester, and this video will be a location spotlight on Port Olisar in Star Citizen. Aside from the obvious beauty shots throughout, this video will also cover Olisar's position in the universe, background lore, as well as some of the services on offer. I've included timestamps in the video description to help you find what you're most interested in, and because this is a new type of Star Citizen video for this channel, please share your thoughts on the format in the comments. Part 1. Locating Olisar. Port Olisar is situated in the Stanton system, overlooking the gas giant of Crusader. The station is a convenient jumping off point into the moons of Daymar, Selin, and Yela. Particularly helpfully, jumping out of Quantum Drive at Port Olisar puts your spacecraft in very close range to the station, which avoids a lengthy ferry time to get landed. Port Olisar itself, or the accessible part of it, is split into 4 struts, A through D, and each of the struts has each of the services on offer self-contained within it, and includes various landing pads of different sizes. There are also docking ports which could potentially be used in the future if Port Olisar still exists when the technology is added to the game. Part 2. Background lore. So quite surprisingly, when researching this video, not much came up. That's probably due to the fact that in the various iterations of the persistent universe, Port Olisar evolved out of the multi-crew demo, and is probably only intended to be temporary, with some reports that it could be destroyed by the Vandal in a future in-game event. Regardless, there is still some interesting history in more recent times. It was first added in Alpha 2.0 build, and holds a special place in many of our hearts for being the first place we spawned into Star Citizen. Even now, many of us call Port Olisar a home away from home. Olisar is owned by Crusader Industries, renowned shipbuilder, and somewhat fitting for this video as the first Crusader Industries ship was moved to flyable in-game this week. Outside of that, there isn't too much to add here, so please share in the comments if you have any more background about Port Olisar. And naturally, if you're enjoying the video, press that like button and subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future videos. Part 3. Services. Starting with the obvious, Port Olisar provides landing facilities, including refuel, rearm, and repair. Outside of that, there are 3 decks accessible on each strut. The top deck, or Deck 3, contains the habitation, and is the spawn point for players who log out at Olisar. The middle deck, or Deck 2, literally just holds a stairwell and windows below, and Deck 1 is for everything else. The main service below a feature star map are ship spawn terminals to allow players to call their ships to a landing pad. Behind this is the administration office, which hosts the cargo trading consoles. Further towards the window is the refinery console for trading ore, and there are Amazon-style lockers for box delivery contracts. All of these make Port Olisar a useful location for peaceful moneymakers in Star Citizen. There are 4 shops available in each strut, with each strut being identical. Firstly, Kasaba Outlet, which sells personal clothing as well as bottles of water. It's themed differently to the other rooms in the station, which is a nice touch. Dumpers Depot, somewhat unfortunately named, but sells ship parts and components. Garrity Defense is a shop which sells personal armor and equipment, including spacesuits. And Live Fire Weapons offers, you guessed it, live firing weapons and equipment, but is also your go-to place in Olisar to get food. And that pretty much covers the services at Olisar. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more Star Citizen location spotlights in future. And I've included details in the video description for details of my active Star Citizen organisation. Thank you for watching.